About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Atlanta Braves with my partner Chris Singleton. I'm John Shaw. So the Cleveland Guardians are in position to sweep this 3-game series with a win. So Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Just about to get underway, Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta.
Sinker, low outside.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side, Dubon. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nathaniel Lowe.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Fouled off left side.
Circle change, low middle.
And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice.
Inside.
But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeling over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
That's a tough location there. Slightly elevated, you know, below the hands of the inside corner of the plate.
Inside.
You swing at that, you're hitting it with your fists.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 and 2 now on Acuna. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Goodbye, home run. He muscles that one
got a real hard fastball, and you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II.
Outside. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0.
The big bat's coming up, and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On a line, Kwan pulls it in on the run. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball. Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Had the day off yesterday. And there's a foul ball. Jarvis, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings to first. That's it out.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man at second. Struck him out without a swing. Good job at damage control right there. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Manzardo. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Low middle.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-1. Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Now pitching for
Tyler
the Braves,
Mahle is forced to the
number
mound after the
54,
injury.
Tyler
He's making his
Mahle.
4th appearance of the season.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Splitter. Low outside.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Fourth. Seam fastball. High inside. Splitter. Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That misses. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Stays alive.
Splitter. Low outside.
Ball 2. In the dirt.
Splitter.
Grinding AB
Low
right
outside.
here. About to see pitch number 10. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Splitter. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
Low
You want to be
inside.
ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. his 4th home run of the season. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
Four-seam
Total
fastball.
conviction on that swing.
Low middle.
Ball, no.
DeLauder turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Slide.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Four-seam
Two
fastball.
runs across in the
High
inning.
outside.
Here at the top of the second. Going to count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch
Four-seam
surprised all of
fastball.
us. Right down
Low
the middle.
inside.
Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Cutter. Low inside.
In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Batting 8,
Austin
catcher.
Hedges stands
Middle
in.
outside.
3 for 8 in the series coming in. Let's move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Cutter. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some run, especially in temperatures like this.
Struck him out looking. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Riley working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Batting 7.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it
Yastrzemski.
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And he gets tied up right there. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Riley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Way inside, gets away. The throw into second, not gonna get him, he's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And it's second. In the air, right field. DeLauder going back on this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. Runner from third into score. It's 2-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make a play.
Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Low. He steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder
Back to the
Ronald
leadoff spot in the Braves lineup.
Jr.
Here's Acuna. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. 2-2 game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Braves.
to start the third, and there's a new
Number
arm on the
60.
mound, J.R. Ritchie. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Leading off for the Guardians, shortstop Travis Bazzana.
Curveball. Low middle.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak
Change up.
contact or a swing and
Low
miss.
middle.
Good job on both sides. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go
Four-seam
after that
fastball.
down and away pitch.
Low outside. Slider. Low inside.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Slap the other way, foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Slider.
Tied up here in
Low
the early
inside.
going. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Slider. Low inside.
The 0-2. To third. And that chance handled. Zips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
Curveball. Low middle.
Ramirez with another scorching run of play lately. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score remains 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, shortstop, number 74.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasting no time. He's
Up
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
Jarvis stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to first.
Yep, he made it.
So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
For the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back,
Leading
and
off
take a look
for
at
the
some
Guardians,
hot hitting
left
in
fielder
this
Joe
series
Adele.
as we check out the numbers.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
Slider.
I don't know if you take that
Low
pitch against any
outside.
pitcher out there on the mound.
Richie, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball,
Slider.
a curve,
Low
a
outside.
slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. In for a strike, good slider.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was
Low
down
outside.
enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
This one in the air, center field. Harris settles underneath it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Four-seam
All tied
fastball.
up, top half
High
of inning
middle.
number 4. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. His 7th home run of the season. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down.
Four-seam fastball.
And now
Low
here is
inside.
Angel Martinez. Caught looking his first time up.
Slider. Middle outside.
And he'll one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing
Changeup.
at it. So it's a
Low
good take by
inside.
him.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Left field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely.
Curveball. Low middle.
Pitch out, but no action. But he's safe.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Slider. Middle inside.
To the right side, Dubon. Quick feed to second for one, and that's all they'll get.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
At the plate, Chase DeLauder picked up a base hit to center his first time.
Changeup. Low middle.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Curveball. Low inside.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
1-1 now. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out.
On the tag, you're out.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and a cut down the run.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so
Third
far.
baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Austin Riley delivers. Third home run of the season, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run. You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, right side. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Out front and foul to the left side. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Ray Thomas.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. Kwan on his way over. He's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald.
Back to the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing at the bat to drive in 2. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jim Jarvis will hit next. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 5-3. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Braves.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Dylan Lee.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Catcher Austin Hedges.
4-seam fastball. Low outside. Slider. Middle outside.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
So managed to score in position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So the Guardians
Four-seam
lineup
fastball.
turns over.
High middle.
Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's now 5-4.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Slider. Middle outside.
Straight one.
Getting a little frustrated with the
Circle
strike zone.
change. Low inside.
Now snap throw to first. He dives back in safely.
Four-seam fastball.
Leads off first
Low
with one
inside.
away.
Slider. Low inside.
0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Circle change. Low outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Slider. Low middle.
Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look
Slider.
out.
Middle inside.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat
Four-seam
stays in the
fastball.
zone for a long
High
time. Gives him the
outside.
ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now batting
Circle
Joe Adele.
change.
Outfield
Low
playing
outside.
very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that drops in for a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do
Slider.
anything with.
Middle outside.
The 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Chance now to even this game, if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Slider. Middle outside.
Fouls away the first offering.
Slider. Middle outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Chop to the right side,
Foul
but
ball.
it kicks foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now. Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's down to 1 at 5-4. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Braves,
news from around the league.
catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good
Up
coming in,
next
but
for
so
the
hard to get on
Braves,
top of as a hitter.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. Matt Olson goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Tim Herron taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. 2-2 now. So Yaz is struck out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Braves, designated
And at
hitter,
first, and now it's the Braves DH, Lane Thomas. Gets him to chase after that one. Comes up empty. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Duvall off of first with 2 away. High fly ball right field. DeLauder on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Angel
Leading off
Martinez
for the
digs in for the
Guardians,
Guardians.
second baseman Angel Martinez.
Slider. Low middle.
No, that's down.
Circle change. Low inside.
And the 1-0.
Slider. Middle outside. Slider. Low inside.
Lee delivers. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Slider. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul
Slider.
ball in a row.
Middle inside.
Here's a 1-2. Liner, caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Slider. Low outside.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Slider. Low outside.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone. Ball 1. The
Four-seam
Guardians
fastball.
trailing
High
by
outside.
3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Slider. Low middle.
And now 1 and 2.
Slider. Low outside.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Slider.
He let it get
Middle
deep,
outside.
took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Danny Young.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical
Sweeper.
outs.
Middle outside.
Next to hit, Chase DeLauder. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way
Sweeper.
to manufacture that run
Middle
from
inside.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good,
Cutter.
if he doesn't
Low
love it,
outside.
he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. He's out. What a great killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Guardians 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
52,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Festa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen
Leading
can give their
off
players
for the
a chance to fight back into the game.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball.
Rip, but it curls foul. Swing and a ground ball. On to first.
Got him, that's an out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
And it's fouled away. Yo, 1. Lined into right. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop number 74.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Jim Jarvis. Bazzana whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. It's the Braves 7 and the Guardians 4. Back at Truist Park, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Young, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Sweeper. Low inside.
And the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Travis McDonough.
Cutter. High inside.
Ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just
Sweeper.
hope he's not pressing
Low
too
middle.
hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Sweeper.
The Braves
Middle
leading by
outside.
3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got him swinging.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting
Sinker.
coach, figure out
Low
how
outside.
they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Sweeper. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Really good
Off the
take,
plate.
especially with 2 strikes.
Sweeper. Low outside.
In the air to left center. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 7 and the Guardians 4. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Hunter
Cleveland,
Gaddis
number
into the
33,
game.
Hunter
He last pitched
Gaddis.
2 days ago.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. throws to first in time, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's your 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
My time.
Time called. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
He was late there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Hedges on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Braves 7 and the Guardians 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Braves,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Grant Holmes. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading off for the Guardians, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Cutter. High outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Outside.
Next offering is fouled back.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball 2. Up.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Middle outside.
2-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one
Ball 3.
outside. Ball 3.
Slider. Low middle.
He goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Guardians trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Relay to second, not in time. He's safe.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Stepping in, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered here in this one.
Low outside.
That's a ball.
Runner second here, one gone.
Low inside.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
Slider. Low middle. Slider. Middle outside.
Man at second. Tapper back to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Angel Martinez.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
So important to get
Four-seam
ahead of these
fastball.
hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. A two-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
This one in the air, center field. Harris settles underneath it. And that is that. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. The Sunday Night Showcase is a good one. We'll be right back. Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday Night Showcase is a close one. The spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Fouled off to the right. Now. This one popped up right side. Martinez should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman Mauricio Dubon.
Swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Gaddis out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Eric Zabrowski gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Lane Thomas. 0 for 3 in this one.
Lane Thomas.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Sean Murphy, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Down in order go the Braves as they still lead by 1 at 7-6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
DeLauder, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count 1-1.
Sinker. Low middle.
On the ground to first, Olsen takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And fouled off.
Cutter. Low outside.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Got so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Pulled out on strikes. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 0-2. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, dude.
They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.